It was the weekend of Comic-Con and we were at the Rockstar booth. They had a tight lid on what was going on, and whatever it was big. We brought out equipment ready to shoot, but they wouldn't have it. You see, they had this new game under wraps. Didn't want too much information leaking out into the public. It had only caused mass hysteria. We got in and got out, only a glimpse of what was to come. No footage, no interviews, no nothing. But the world needed to know, needed to see what was on the other side of that wall. So here we are. We ain't much for words, so we made a video.
Hack your hat!
It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
Alright, Max Payne 3. So we got to see it behind closed doors. Thank you, Rockstar, for showing this to us. And it's looking like Max Payne, and shoutouts to that troll of him actually being bald in the end of it anyway. So we actually got to play a little run through of it. We got to see the original New York. So there's New York environments in there, and it's over the top. It feels like an action movie. There was a lot of set piece moments going on. So I'm getting a vibe of how it's actually working. So the biggest question you guys are probably asking, how's the cover system work? Well, it feels there is a cover system there, but if you're a running gunner, you will not be disappointed. There was just as much slow motion as there was covering, so maybe if there's a hard mode I can see you using it, but the actual guy who's demoing it for us, he was running through the whole game with slow motion on, and as you guys know, he starts diving towards the end, but the slow motion is still as strong. People are blowing up windows, everything looks destructible, but it has all the nuances we expect from newer age third-person shooters, so that's actually a good note. But now let's actually talk about some of the intricacies in this game. Like this game is actually using the Rage technology, not the one from Rage, the Rage engine which they use for the other GTA games. So everything has heft and weight, and the animations are kind of crazy. It's some of those things that they show to, you know, PR shows to the reviewers like us to make us go ooh wow, but it actually wowed me at how it felt like he had real momentum. It's like when you're running in slow motion, you're running from left to right, he actually swings his body back and forth. You guys probably don't care, but it looked cool, but we can't show it to you, so I'm gonna demonstrate it. How's it look? It look cool? Alright. Next up, so as far as the diving and stuff goes, it's all there. You can dive and you get your cool kill shots and all that stuff's back. So, you know, to find a person in the actual room, you know, you have those enemy spawn locations. You kill the 10 enemies, you get to move on to the next location. It has that same Max Payne vibe. It's just as visceral. Like he's jumping at guys, diving towards them, shooting them in their heads, and the final shot is always a slow motion kill. And it feels like Max Payne 2 in a different vista. So besides just having a technology upgrade, I'm actually gonna have to bring up the point how much has actually changed. They didn't get really too involved in the story. There was more to Max Payne than just the the gunplay, which it was a huge part. The painkillers are back. The HUD is the signature HUD is there. So if you guys like that HUD with the, if you guys remember when he took a painkiller, God, that was a bad sound effect. Let's do it again. But yeah, that all is back. But the questions I had is, are those surreal moments back? You guys remember when Max Payne goes to his house and he finds his baby dead, and he has those moments where he's going inside his head, he's working on the planks, and it was a big deal. People don't actually realize this. Max Payne heavily emphasized on platforming. If you guys remember from Max Payne 2, when the playhouse burns down, you have to jump on the light post to get across, and I didn't see any of that. I don't know if they took that totally out. I wouldn't be too mad if they did, but it was an element that added something to it. So if they have other ways to twist this experience up, then great. Mona Sachs, who knows? They didn't go too far into the story. Besides, it's been 8 years since that happened, and he has to run to Brazil, and he was helping out his girlfriend's, his best friend's girlfriend. That's all they got into. But I'm actually looking forward to Max Payne. The game, the gunplay looks great, but I was actually into more of the lore of Max Payne. So hopefully, Mark Wahlberg has nothing to do with this. And what the hell is a Valkyrie? I'm ending this. Bye, Max Payne.